Hello everybody, this is Terry, and this is another edition of ORCHID A. It had actually came to my attention that I had neglected in a video to give the cultural information on how I grow my paths. You can kind of see a little bit better the surgery. You can see where it's sort of rounding up on that far corner where I clipped it that day. So anyway, my paths, as I said in that video, they stay inside. I used to put them outside, but when I lost my most coveted ones, which I lost a stony eye, which I do have another stony eye, but I lost a stony eye, I lost Lady Isabel, and I lost schilleriana, and then I lost my schilleriana. This is now fully open. This is my first reblooming, and it is a multifloral. You can see the other bud peeking out back there. As I was saying, what I do for my paths is I leave them inside. The thing that I've noticed that they appreciate the most is frequent repots. When they're seedlings, I don't think I have any seedlings anymore, but when they're seedlings, they usually come in sphagnum. And until they reach a certain size, I leave them in sphagnum, but I change that sphagnum out every year because it's kept on the moist side. Once they get to about 3-inch pot, 3.5 going on 4, then I switch them over into a bark, charcoal, a little bit of perlite in there as well, and maybe even a little bit of sphagnum depending on the plant and the species or the hybrid. Also, I could add some oyster shell. This one doesn't have any in it, but I have added oyster shell. What else have I added? Just as a supplement, I've added coffee grinds, I think, maybe chopped up eggshells as well. But then I heard in a talk that eggshells take so long to decompose that they really don't give much of any sort of a slow release. But the key that I thought that I had emphasized as far as paths are concerned is never letting them dry and making sure their medium stays fresh. That's it, pretty much. And again, I used to, paths being terrestrial plants, I thought that initially they would be understory plants and shady, loving plants like Phalaenopsis, but I think they appreciate a little bit higher light. And again, if I've had some past multiflorals, and specifically that have not bloomed the minute that I give them higher light, generally they do bloom. But again, it's patience, because it takes time for the fans to develop. Generally, when you see an oncoming new fan, that's a good sign. And as Ed has said in his videos before, when you kind of see the fan spread out a little bit more, you can kind of expect the bloom to come. But I'm not an expert, he is. So anyway, I'm heading back over this way because there's something over here that is fragrant, and it could be that amboinensis that I just was gifted. But this is also fragrant as well. But anyway, folks, it's Thursday. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your orchid.